Well, Coach, the calendar may say autumn, but temperatures are still pretty sweltering here in North Florida. But the good news, the radar is clear. Still, hydration will be key today at TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Oh, here we go. Oh. Switch.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check back. Five. Shoot.
On 2nd down, Minshew. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Dean Lowry coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the ready.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. This is away, and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. Now, this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
Ready? 50 seconds left. Ricky. Check 15. General West. Bravo. You're out.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
61, matchbox white.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. Solid footwork, but not able to get a whole lot. Brought down shy of the 10. A 4-yard pickup that gets him going forward, but still 15 yards left on 3rd down. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Set, 8, read. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up. Sponge. No. 57. Mike, 57. Watch the run. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Rock it.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Fair. Hit it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Herbert. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. We've seen a couple of Super Bowls start 2-0. The first score of this game could have very easily been a safety. That was close there.
It was close, and while it didn't happen in this game, it's funny you bring up the Super Bowls because that would have been, what, Super Bowl 46, Giants-Patriots.
You're testing my memory.
And also Super Bowl 48, which was Broncos-Seattle when the snap went over the head of the QB. And guess what? It was 2-zip Seattle right out of the gate.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And that'll set them back 5.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
That's going to set them back 5 yards.
We're going to work.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Off play action, it's Minshew. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Minshew. And the pressure gets to him again. Tim Williams. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On 3rd down, Fournette. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's Logan Cook now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
X3, 218.
Off play action. Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches have told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing just outside his own goal line. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Here's Minshew. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line.
Watch the slant. Where's 52? Watch 52.
Go.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Trying to pick it up with Armstead. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Hard.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Tim Williams able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
58, boys, 58.
Hey, Zoo.
6 man. Check curls. 58.
Ready?
Minshew sets to throw. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for Jaguars. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. The first-round pick, Jair Alexander, making the tackle. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
I'm coming after you.
No, check that. We want Mike 52. Hey, Delta.
Yo.
Mike 52, Mike 50.
Throwing on 2nd down. Minshew under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Jim.
Now Fournette, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the 4th quarter, but 2nd quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster, try and catch them back on their heels a little bit to try and accomplish what you want to get done.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This is their third drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. There for the tackle, the former Wisconsin Badger, Leon Jacobs.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check 52. Pass it. Check 3. Check 4. Shoot.
Look at me.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 2nd and 13. A dump underneath to Jones. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9.
Hey, Alpha.
57 to mine.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
18 Gator.
Mike 58, right there. I'm here all day. 58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
That's us.
Go.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Watch twins. Check 43.
On 2nd down, Armstead. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Yep.
Motion. Hey, Mike 52.
So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
For the field goal, a 42-yard attempt.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you could see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27th. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. 2nd and 15. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Here we go. 15 Lonnie. 15 Lonnie. Get it.
From the gun on 3rd down. Herbert, he's got a man. It's Williams. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Ready? 18 Gator.
Hey, check. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Slam. He's checking. Crash. Switch. Check 99. Watch the twist. Check safety.
Hey, lock it.
Check 3.
Go.
On 1st down, Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. Nothing is our score. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.